Hello everyone. Well, I'm doing another video today. Same situation, no mic. It'll be in 2 days. I'm also a little greasy because it's getting hot. So today I want to talk about something a little more serious, and it's really about the COVID crisis and what I've noticed over the past few months. So a few months ago, we were all faced with a terrible situation in the world where people were becoming infected with an unknown virus, which eventually led to a pandemic. So with the help of my handy little whiteboard here, I want to show some things about how things can kind of happen in the brain with this. So we were first presented with COVID. We began to have thoughts. Most of the thoughts started with, oh, this is dangerous. You know, we heard people dying. We heard what was happening in China, and that was the immediate thought. From there, over time, we started to think about what are world leaders doing about it. You know, we saw it on the news, all the different countries, how different places are handling this. We also saw a lot of conspiracy theories. Quarantine, we were faced with quarantine. How are we going to cope with that? Does it even work? How long is this going to be? Economic disaster, especially where I am right now. That's on everyone's mind and it's frightening. Vaccines. Also vaccines, is there going to be a vaccine soon? Is it going to be safe? Are we going to be forced to take it? So what we have to realize is that every time we have a thought or we post about something, we talk about it to our friends, this begins to strengthen this connection between these two brain cells. So essentially, neurons that fire together wire together. So this becomes strengthened, and probably some of these other ones too. Quarantining, concerns, vaccines, lots of these. Every time we post, every time we think, every time we talk, this becomes strengthened. So why should we be concerned? Because this becomes like a whole community in the brain. And this is also the birthplace of intolerance, prejudice, mental illness, depression, anxiety, hopelessness, addiction. And I can tell you from personal experience that breaking this is one of the most difficult things a person can ever do. For anyone that lives in an area with snow and knows what it's like, especially in the spring when we get those ruts, deep ruts, especially when they start to freeze and your car tire gets stuck in them. It's like you try to get out, but it just kind of pulls you right back in. Same probably with mud and when that gets hard. So what I noticed, and I've tried to talk to a lot of people, is there a way to limit the information, the talking, the posting, the watching, the constant barrage of news about this topic? Because this also takes away from family fun and times and things that you're learning or goals, because there's no room for any of these good things in here. And so what I'm trying to teach people is find a way to just unplug from this. Find a way to talk about other things. Find a way to distract yourself with hobbies or whatever. Balance is really important because, yes, we do need to keep informed, but we need to limit the amount of time that we spend on this, because this is what's going to happen. So I hope that was helpful, and I apologize to any neurologists for oversimplifying this.